Hey, what's up, my peoples? MGO here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform MP-58 Masterpiece Hoist. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So the first thing we want to do is just take the front bumper here, just push that down so you can open up the hood. You just want to flip in the side view mirrors, close that back up, and then push that back up into place. You now want to open the doors. Bring them out, take this little bit of a window and just flip that down. Same thing here, open up that door. It does pull out a little bit, so get that out and flip in that little piece of windshield there. Once you have done that, take these sections, rotate them forward to get them out of the way. Take this section and bring it up. Take this chromed piece and bring that forward, and then you can close that back up. Next, you want to untab these side panels here. Let's get a nail in there and pop that out. You can now take this entire assembly and raise that up and out of the way. You can then open these panels up. You have to kind of angle this down a little bit here so you have the clearance. So you can open up these panels like so. And once you've done that, then all of this will just drop down and you can bring this around to the other side. Now you can take these panels here, close them up, and then just bring the feet down and then close this back panel up. Bring that down and close that back panel up. Then you have this little hip section here. It's on a double hinge. Just bring it up and close that up. Bring that up and close that up. And there you have the legs all done. So now we're going to take the arms and shift them out. It's on a double hinge. So just get that out and shift that over to the side. That out and just shift that over to the side. You're then going to take the arms and bring them up at this hinge here. So bring the arm up and then rotate this entire assembly back like that. Same thing here. Bring the arm up at that hinge and then rotate this entire assembly back like so. And at this point you can take the head, just kind of bring that up, get it out of the way. For the doors, you want to rotate them in. Again, these hinges are on a bit of a slider, so pull it out. So you can rotate the door in and then rotate it up so it ends up sitting like that. Same thing on the other side, just make sure that hinge is pulled up and just rotate that in, rotate that door up, and it'll sit like that. And now you want to take this section here and swing it out. Just kind of get this out of the way. So take this section here, swing that out. You have this little bit here you want to flip back. Then you want to rotate this up and then bring this up and over. And then bring this all the way over and that'll clip into place there. You can close that up, make sure this little panel just sits right there like that. Once you've done that, you can straighten this out, and then you want to bring the arm down on this hinge right here. So rotate down at this hinge, and then take this panel here and just shift it back like that. And we pretty much have that arm done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, take this little section here and bring that out. Flip this up, rotate it 90 degrees, and then bring this panel up and over. And again, just bring this all the way over until this snaps into place like that. Rotate this up. Rotate the arm out at this hinge here. Take this panel and shift it back on that double hinge. So now what's going to happen is you want to push in this green panel right here. It's going to manipulate things here, so kind of pop that up, and then you can take this section and fold that in like that. Then you want to take the head. You have a lot of hinges to work with here. So fold that head all the way back so it's right there against that opening. And then you can just take it and feed it through so it comes out the other end like that. And now you just want to pull the head up, and you want to take this green panel and bring it back up where it was. And you'll see here there are two like little tabs. You want those tabs going underneath this panel. So just kind of collapse all this down and just kind of tuck his head in. Kind of an angle here. And it should just sit right in there like that. And you want to take this windshield and everything, just bring this back, make sure everything's where it's supposed to be sitting here, and just bring that back. It'll just kind of flip itself into place so it's sitting like so. Now for the backpack, you want to take this section and bring it down, and then take this entire assembly and rotate it up. You then want to bring this down. You want to make sure that this double hinge here is folded out. Collapse it up so it looks like that. And then make sure the waist is where it needs to be. And there is a tab that will go into this slot right here. So if you have everything lined up just right, also make sure these doors are sitting here straight. And everything should just fall right into place. Give it a push, and it'll snap right into place. Then you take this, bring it up, right up against the back, like that. Then we're at the home stretch here. You want to make sure that this hinge right here, you just want to rotate this back so the screw is facing back. Just rotate that. Just rotate that all out. And lastly, just rotate the arm out at the bicep. Just rotate his hand so it's oriented properly. Rotate the arm out at the bicep. And on this hand, you just kind of want to pull out the little tip of the cannon here. Just compress that back up so it looks like that. And there you have Masterpiece Hoist in his robot mode. And now to get him back into alt mode, first thing we're going to do is just rotate this hand in 90 degrees, rotate the arm in 90 at the bicep, compress up the cannon here, and rotate that arm in. Take this shoulder section here and just rotate that in like that so that screw is facing up. Again, just rotate that in like that. And next thing you want to do is take this section and just bring this down. Just unclip this backpack here. Just a little tug. Get all that straightened out. Then you want to bring this down and bring that out. You can then take this windshield assembly here and just bring that up. Take his head and just pull it out from there and push this green panel in. Now you just want to take the head and just kind of collapse it down on those hinges and then just feed it through that opening there. And then just get that head up and out of the way and take this green panel and just close this back up. Just make sure all of that lines up there so it's sitting solidly. And now you want to take the arm and bring it up at this hinge here. So just fold that up. Take this and extend that out, rotate it down. You then want to take this section here, just bring it out, bring this little section up and over, and just rotate all this around so it's sitting right there. Rotate it down and then swing it in. I'll just sit under that panel here. This little section will just clip in right there. Like so. Now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So just bring that forward, shift this up, rotate this down. Then want to take this assembly here, just undo that, and take this panel, bring it up and over, bring that out. So you can finish bringing this around, rotate it down, and then swing it in, and swing this a little bit up right there. And you can just kind of level all this off right here. And then I can take these doors and just swing them out and bring them around. Swing them out. Just kind of rotate these out as you're swinging. Just rotate and swing like so. And I can take this entire assembly and rotate it back, and then take the arm itself and fold it down. Same thing here. just rotate this entire assembly back, and then just swing the arm down. So it looks like that. And once you've done that, you can take the head, just kind of get that down and out of the way, so you can then take the arms and shift them back in on that double hinge. Shift all this back in on that double hinge. Kind of hard to get a hold of it, but you can do it. And just get all that shifted in like so. You got little notches here. Those side pieces will sit in as well. And you got it looking like that. So now we're going to work on the legs. Take this hip section here, just bring it out on that double hinge and shift it down. This interior section does also push in a little bit. You do the same thing on the other side. Just open this up and bring it down on that double hinge. Again, just shift this interior section of the thigh in. You're going to open up this panel here, like so, and then rotate the foot up, and then you want to open up this panel here. Same thing on your side. Open it up, rotate the foot up, and then bring that panel up. And you can peg the legs together now if you want to. Let's get it all lined up like that. And now you just want to take the body here and just fold it up. Make sure the arms sit in these little openings here. This part can be a little bit tricky just to get everything going where it needs to go, but there you go. Get that lined up, and then we can close these panels back up to get everything situated so everything sits nice and flush back there, like that. To get everything pushed up, like so. And then you can take this whole back assembly here, bring it down. You want to make sure that you collapse this hinge down and in, so it's sitting like that. Bring it down, and then we can tab in these side panels here on either side. Let's get that lined up, and pop those in, and pop those in. And I can open up this section here, like this, and just collapse it all the way back. Close it back up, and you can bring these back. You can leave this out if you want to, or fold it up. I fold it up, but as always, you do what you want. And I want to take these side windows here and flip them up. Flip them up and close the door. There's a little post-port connection that happens right there. So just line that up and close up the door on either side. And again, just flip up that little window there. And just make sure you push that door in and line that up. And close the door. And the last thing to do is shift this whole front grille section down so you can open up the hood. Get in here and just flip out these side view mirrors. It can be a little tricky to get out. There we go. Oh, there we go. Close that hood back up. Bring that front grille back up. And there you go. There you have Masterpiece Hoist back in alt mode.